I'm the big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by that handsome devil housing the podcast dad. Choops, how we doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you today?
I'm good, man. I got to point out the shirt. It is a big day if you're Danhausen and podcast dad. It's a good looking shirt, man.
This was a early Father's Day gift from my daughter. So shout out to the real one. I will say I am pretty jealous of your shirt. That's a good shirt as well. So we are rocking some good shirts on a Monday. It's pretty good on us.
I like it. Yeah, no, this is a fun one. I actually have not worn this one in quite some time. Found it in the drawer, and I was like, you know what? If there's ever an occasion, it's today. You know, how often do you see Bruiser Brody shirt anymore?
You don't. That's why I was like, oh, good callback. Good callback.
Great Brown Hope. Good to see you in the chat tonight. My friend Fact Checker is also here as well. Nick's in 5. It did happen, and we are going to get into all of it. First podcast, Dad, I need to point out the fact that this is our first show streaming live on Buzzer for the very first time. So if you're over there and checking out the Wrestling Junkies for the first time, thank you for joining us. You can follow us on Buzzer, X, and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But podcast, Dad, most importantly, they need to subscribe to that YouTube channel. Hit them with that magic number. Tell them why. Give them all the good stuff.
You ask one person, please, to subscribe. We practice what we preach here. I was at a Journey concert on Saturday, and as I'm leaving the parking garage, we're stuck in traffic. So I decided to just roll down my window and pull up the link to our pod and shout out to the 2 people that followed us that night on the podcast. Hope you're watching. If not, hey, welcome to the table. Pull up that seat and let's have some fun.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And thank you for getting those subs. That was a nice surprise to wake up to on Sunday morning. That was a clutch move. How was the concert?
It was fine. They're really old, but it was about getting out and having a good time. And again, practice what we preach. I'm not going to ask you to ask one person if I'm not going to ask anybody. That's what we're here to do. Let's get there. I like that.
Great Brown Hope. We do like that. That's a nice round number. We have a lot to talk about, and we can't do it all on our own tonight. So we've got a special guest with us tonight. He's over in the UK. We know that it's midnight over there, but he is always in our chats, and we always appreciate his takes and the banter that we have with him. He represents Wrestling Pedigree, and we have been so excited to finally get him on the show. So you can catch us actually over on his show this coming Thursday as well. We'll put those details on our socials. But without further ado, from Wrestling Pedigree, please welcome Matty to the stage. Matty, what's going on, man? How are you?
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for staying up late.
Pleasure's ours,
hanging out with us.
It's Monday Night Raw tonight, so you have to stay up.
Well, that's fair. Do you have to, though? It's Monday Night Raw.
I usually give it the first hour now, and if not, then it'll be Netflix tomorrow.
It's fair. I'm going to dive right into it.
Yeah.
We ask guests this all the time. I'm going to ask you the same question, Matty. How did you get into wrestling? What was that first moment that you realized, ooh, I really want to watch this?
1992, SummerSlam. It was Bret Hart versus British Bulldog at Wembley Stadium.
I'll do it.
For me, watched that match, and I've been hooked on wrestling ever since. WCW, I'm a massive ECW mark. We used to trade the tapes as a kid back. So we used to have like a really crappy cable TV show, TV network called Bravo. And ECW was on it about 2 a.m. in the morning. So we'll just set the recorder on like the VHS recorder about 2 o'clock. And I've probably made about, in your guys' money, probably about $20 every week.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So yeah, just watching that since, and yeah, just a massive mark for it.
Hey, so are we. Welcome to the show.
You're gonna fit right in. All right, so Matty, let's get into it because the entire world is talking about Podcast Dad's wearing the T-shirt. Danhausen is on everybody's minds. The New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals, 5 games defeating the San Antonio Spurs, and the Carolina Hurricanes winning their second NHL Stanley Cup. And I also need to point out this because Danhausen pointed out himself. He's only been signed with WWE for 106 days. Matty, your reaction to this wild weekend of sports and the involvement of Danhausen?
If anyone is over right now, by God, it's Danhausen. I mean, when they were doing the Celebro New York Knicks, I don't think anyone could probably get a bigger pop apart from Danhausen, because even non-wrestling fans know him now, and now they're going to look at the WWE product. So, and I think he said he's got so many cameo requests. They want to uncurse or curse everybody, every sports team or people. I have submitted some of them may be the Reds, some of them may be the Celtics, some of them may be
the Celtics. The Celtics aren't cursed. What?
No, I asked them to be cursed.
Oh, okay,
that's
good.
fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate every Boston team. So with me, I love New York, so I'm support all New York teams. So yeah, New York. For me, I asked them to be uncursed and all the time, but I have sent some money. This is gonna get me in trouble. I have sent a lot of human monies to curse the Reds, curse the Bagels, curse the FC Cincinnati.
Yes.
How is that necessary?
Yes. Curse them all.
Curse everything. Like,
right.
No offense, you guys are beating me on the prediction league. I need you.
Not our fault.
I don't want to curse you, so I have to curse someone close to you.
That's fine.
You know what?
As long as it's his teams, not mine. I'm good.
It's what I find out. But Danhausen, yeah, the New York Knicks forever linked to it. Now, if you don't have a banner now in Madison Square Garden whenever they play, it'll be a travesty.
Yeah, and Podcast Dad, there's reports, at least this is being reported on Wrestling Observer, that there's already a deal, or at least TKO is working on some deal between the Knicks, potentially more within the city of New York, to have more Danhausen appearances and almost becoming an unofficial mascot of New York City at this point. I mean, we're seeing his face on the NBA's website on all of the Spurs or the Knicks championship merchandise. Excuse me. Again, 106 days. Not bad for somebody that we thought was going to have, we weren't sure what to expect with the debut, but think about it. We have Rock didn't do this. Austin didn't do this. Triple H didn't do this. Like, no major star has endeared themselves to mainstream culture this quickly. And if they do, they at least came into WWE with it. And that was not the case with Danhausen.
No, I mean, WrestleSeek tweeted out nearly 2,000 Danhausen shirts were sold within 15 hours of WWE shop. Like, the dude's moving merch. He had gotten invited to the parade. I think it's the next Saturday night's main event is in the
July 18th.
He will be there, and he will be there in droves. Like, yeah, they and I don't want to say they fell into it. They capitalized on it, right? They capitalized on exactly what they needed to do. Yeah. And it's the biggest thing in the world right now. And it couldn't have worked if it was anybody but Danhausen, I think. No, like, he's absolutely just, that character's so out there. Yeah. They lost one time since he uncursed them. Like, the whole thing is just, it's nuts. Like, they've gotten extremely lucky. I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, it's working, and I'm excited to see kind of what the next evolution is going to be. Because, like you said, Matty, everyone's going to be chomping at the bit. If you don't think, like I think I said this last week, if you don't think there's going to be the hat and the Danhausen mask for every sports team ever on WWE shop, you're insane, because they are going to make money off this like crazy. Yep. And I guarantee he's going to attach himself to somebody in the FIFA Cup. And that's going to be big. Like, again, a global audience. So Good for him. Good for him, man. He has made something out of a character that was silly.
Yes.
Just fantastic.
And I mean, we've heard how much MJF has talked, because I think he was asked in an interview recently if he was surprised at how well Danhausen was doing. He said not at all. I mean, because the personality, he moves merch like a motherfucker, his exact words. And he's only wrestled 9 matches also. Like, that's it. 9 matches in WWE, 106 days, and you are the face of New York right now. One of them anyway. And you don't even play for the Knicks. And you were one of the faces for that franchise. 106 days.
You could probably ask a lot of people like, oh, yeah, Jalen Brunson. Danhausen's probably the next name that they're going to say. Like, it's nuts. So good on him. And, I've seen a bunch of stuff online with like, hey, did AEW fumble Danhausen? Probably, but they also didn't have this situation. Like, it's all about timing. And if you're a pro wrestling fan, you know that. It is all about timing in the pro wrestling business. You can go as far back as look as when Austin cut his promo and got over like crazy. It's all about timing. This all just fell into place. And good on WWE and good on Danhausen for capitalizing on it and making moves to continue to make this be successful. Like, so I don't think AEW fumbled him per se. Could they have used him differently? Sure, but it is what it is. I think AEW is going to be fine. So.
Yeah, and I want to see, Matty, let me know what you think about this, because AEW really hasn't done much in the way of like team licensed merchandise. They started doing the lucha masks like we saw last week at Collision.
The Jags. A lot of stuff with the Jags.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff with the Jags, but I mean, think about it. The WWE has licensing deals with all 4 major North American sports, but then also the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, they had their hands in that particular ecosystem for ages now. And whoever came up with the idea, and somebody said this on Twitter, and I agree, whoever came up with the idea of gifting teams a championship belt with their logos on it, but it's a WWE logo, just as saying congratulations. Exactly, because that's why we are seeing the expansion they've done now, because of that particular idea. They have already endeared themselves to sports culture with those belts. And Danhausen, again, just took it, and that ball's still soaring.
I mean, shit, you bought one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I want one. I just can't afford
it. They got soccer teams now in the UK that has
wow. Okay.
And they got like Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, PSG, who just won the Champions League over in Europe. It's a great deal for them, and it does help their relationship with ESPN, especially with Stephen A. Smith and Danhausen when they first met, and they were a bit offish. He got cursed. It's a great story, great media story. WWE's relationship with Fanatics is unbelievable, also, and it's very, 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 very big over in the UK and Europe.
Yeah.
So they're making money seconds. It's crazy. The merchandise, the media is the reason why I don't think it worked for Danhausen in AEW is because AEW is not that kind of machine yet. WWE is that big machine now. They always have been. So when you have someone like Danhausen who was a freaking genius, and you got all that money and all that eyes on you, there's no wonder Danhausen is unstoppable at the moment.
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead, bud.
I just wanted to point out one word you said. It was the machine. Yeah. Like AEW doesn't have that structure yet. AEW doesn't have that history yet. So yeah, great word. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, of course. And we had the gimmick attorney, Michael Dawkins, on the show a couple of weeks ago. And, Danhausen, again, first within the industry to trademark his signature face paint. Inspiration behind that, as far as that trademark and finding the arguments for why it should be allowed, is Kiss, Gene Simmons has found a way to put those faces on everything imaginable, from caskets to condoms. If you don't think that WWE is not going to figure out the same way to use Danhausen, I mean, it's just, again, the ROI on this contract in 106 days is insane. And, we're not one to count people's, money around here, but Danhausen's multimillionaire before the end of the year.
Oh, and more.
I'm thinking of the marketing with the Danhausen condom.
Imagine Jey Uso condom, so you just have yeet on it.
Too bad they wouldn't sell, just like he couldn't. Next, let's talk about the King of the Ring. Speaking of.
Talking of those fellas.
I've got the updated brackets here. Let's take a look at our current semifinalists. We have Obafemi, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. They're going at it tonight on Monday Night Raw. And then we got Javon Evans and Jey Uso. Matty, how did you feel about Jey Uso advancing to the semifinals last week?
Sucked. Absolutely sucked.
Love that.
It should have been a LA Knight or at least Finn Balor. I don't know what they're doing with this bloodline storyline now that they had Jacob to come back and then ask Solo to come home and then Jey Uso demanding that Jacob do something for him, and it's just the storyline is just got so many branches that are breaking off, and I don't know why they feel like they cannot put that machine behind LA Knight, which the guy got thrown a microphone, sold it well, threw it back at him, and got a bigger pop. The guy could do anything, and yet he still doesn't get that shot. And yet Jey Uso cardio is bad, worse than mine, and I'm a fat git. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day. I don't know what it is. It's got to be something political. Like, it has to be. Like, he has everything that you would want a huge star to be. He's got the catchphrase. He sells the merch. He can talk on the mic. He can go in the ring. Like, what is he missing? And again, you throw out age. Okay, both your champions are also 40 plus, so I don't want to hear that either.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be something backstage. I just don't know what it is, because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, we go through this just about every SummerSlam of hoping that he's going to get this opportunity because Slam's a Battle Royal. Oh God, don't even get me started. They can't even decide where they want to host the damn thing. So I'm not
what day to have it. Yeah,
I don't trust them to put the briefcase on him this time. But you would have thought King of the Ring. That's a pretty nice accolade because LA Knight is great, especially in chase mode too. So you get him in chase mode the entire summer with legitimate stakes on the line and showing him as a real threat to one of the world titles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it.
I mean, the pop when he won the U.S. title was insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Yep.
I just don't. Obafemi has to win this tournament, right?
You say that, but I got a gut feeling WWE are going to do some underhanded crap tonight. I got a gut feeling Mr. Lesnar's going to show.
No. Can't. Then they're going to go Jey Uso. We're not going to do Jey Uso Roman at SummerSlam again. We can't do that.
We're not doing Jey Uso and Cody either, even though the story is there. Oh, we meant the King of the Ring semifinals. I know. I don't either.
Nobody wants that either. Nobody wants Jey Uso.
They don't necessarily care about that now, do they?
I guess not. Maybe we should just stop reacting to everything and see what they do.
That's what.
But, I mean, I don't think it'll be Javon Evans. I don't think it's going to be Dirty Dom.
The only way I could think they'll do it Umafemi is night one, he beats up Brock and retires him, and night two wins the world title.
Yeah.
That's the only perfect way for them to do it.
And it makes sense. That's the crazy part, is that makes sense. Like, he has run through everything. He's run through everything. Let him run through the King of the Ring. Then let him run through Brock again. And then let him win the title. You have a star, and it's slapping you in the face. Come on.
Yep. Yeah.
Get fired up.
I know. This is not, and we still think about everybody else that could have had an opportunity in this match, or at least in the semifinals, that are not a Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov, Chad Gable, who comes back tonight to in-ring action. But yeah, I
Finn Balor.
Yeah. Oh God.
Priest. Like, there's so many on mid-carders that they...
I'd rather have Priest over Jay.
You know, it's one thing, and I kind of got heat for this online, is...
Be nice, people.
WWE... I ain't word. I got mine off a goldfish. WWE make good mid-carders. So Ruka at the moment, Carmelo, but never go to that world title. It's always the same people, Roman. But in AEW, anyone could really go for that title shot. Really. Kevin Knight did. Darby Allin won it. I mean, anyone could go for it. So that's the kind of difference why when it's AEW world titles, it gets more exciting than WWE at the moment.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
You want to, though.
I know. I'm not going to. It's just, I don't know. They do some things really, really well, and then now we're just back in this like, oh, man, you guys are just falling back into your old ways, and this Bloodline story is going to get way more complicated than it needs to be. I just have this weird gut feeling.
They're going to ruin it. They're going to ruin the entire Bloodline because they don't know when to stop.
Well, they don't know when to stop typing chat GPT.
Well,
yeah.
Well, that's why we do what we do.
Right.
Raquel and Io Sky.
This one's a little tougher.
It is tougher.
This would definitely be a banger alert.
Oh, yeah.
This is... I'm going to go for Raquel. I'm going to go for Raquel, excuse me. Io is phenomenal. I'm not taking that away from her. But Raquel's been ready for a breakout in a big way for a long time. Io has had that moment. That's nothing against Io. I think that they need to do something here to make that women's title picture a little bit more interesting since they can't seem to find anybody else for Liv Morgan to work with. So they put her in the tournament that the winner gets a shot at her title. It's time. It's time. I mean, just because you have a program between them doesn't necessarily mean you have to end Judgment Day. Let's take the attention a little bit further and kind of tease that boiling over of it and build it for something else later in the year if they want to. But Io, again, phenomenal. But I want to see what they can do with the singles Raquel Rodriguez. It's time.
Yeah. You say you don't have to end the Judgment Day. You can. It's okay. I think everybody be okay with it.
Oh, I will be. I will be.
It's time. It's time.
There's another way of thinking it. It's just if Io does win the King of the Ring, I'm happy for Rhea versus Io Part 3 for SummerSlam. Well, I'm happy with that.
Hopefully Rhea's knee injury is not anything too bad.
It's a weird saying they said. We are monitoring it.
Yeah. Yes. That gives me a little hope, but still, they moved Rhea over there to make that title, I don't want to say relevant, but like more important again. And it'd be a huge step back again to take it off of her, but we'll see. See what happens. So,
can you imagine a backlash if Liv won?
Oh, God.
The world women's.
I'm not ready for that conversation.
No.
That is
no. I mean, I guess she can go after Rhea, but I don't think you want. If it was one night show, maybe, but since it's a 2-night show, I would think you want both women's world titles on there.
Yeah.
It'll be bad. It'll be bad.
Yeah, that's. It shouldn't be this difficult.
It should not be this difficult.
It shouldn't be this difficult.
So it looks like Charlotte will take on Roxanne.
Yeah, this is just a tune-up match. Yeah, give me Charlotte.
Yeah, I think it kind of hints that maybe Charlotte's on her way to the feud with Liv.
I would not be mad at that either.
Because she has to go through Liv to get to the finals, so.
Yeah.
We could get Charlotte and Raquel final. Raquel wins, and then we get the Raquel versus Liv at SummerSlam, and then it's the end of Judgment Day. Thank God.
Yeah, That would be. I'd be good for that.
Because Roxanne planted the seeds last week.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. Match I'm most excited for: Chad Gable and Rusev.
Oh, let's go.
I'm excited to see Chad Gable on Raw.
Yeah. Yeah. This is and I think he's going back, and I don't know if this is true or not. Is he going back to the old American Alpha theme? I've heard that might be a possibility. That would be really cool. I like this reset button with Chad Gable. He needs a decisive win here against Rusev. Let's get it done. Let's get this going the right way. He needs, I think all roads point to Minneapolis for him.
Yes. He needs that rocket.
Yes.
Yep. No, this ends with him winning the IC title in his home state on a big stage at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Again, they have fallen into this, like they fell into the Danhausen, but they capitalize on it. Like, this is how you do that. So, yeah.
And everybody else that's lined up for the title can still go after him to get it.
Yeah.
It just means he's going to have bangers with everybody. Nothing wrong with that.
He might have ring rust. He haven't wrestled for 14 months.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. He did wrestle that last match, though.
Mm-hmm. Something tells me he'll be all right.
I think so. I'm excited. Don't ruin this for me, David. You ruined so much for me.
Oh, they will.
Don't ruin this.
Positive vibes. I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right.
There will be an ego somewhere.
So
probably, yeah. Podcast at anything else in the world of wrestling that's tickled your fancy?
Yes, actually. I think I texted you about this.
Yeah, it was a certain tweet that you...
Yeah, so AEW put out a tweet over the weekend. Both Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are giving it their all in their ways to get to the AEW World Championship. They'll have an opportunity to go one step closer at the AEW New Japan Forbidden Door.
Well.
So All In is in that tweet because who the hell words are giving it their all in their own way?
That's a spicy meatball.
I mean, I think this. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I thought this was the way that they would want to go because I do think this is probably I don't want to say the final run, but like I think Kenny's winding down. Like he had the life-threatening injury. He's been wrestling for 27 years when we were at Collision. Like he's winding down. Dude, give me this one last banger. The story tells itself. Kenny Omega with the title at All In passes the torch. The former best wrestler in the world for the past decade passing the torch over to the current best wrestler in the world. Like that's excuse me. That's fucking wrestling at its best right there. Like, let's go.
You're right. I mean, and again, those things are not on accident. I like that, they like to tease us and use the Easter eggs and things like that. I believe, I think it was Will that put out a picture of him and Kenny just sitting side by side over the last couple of days online. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of smoke, but there's, again, 13 days until Forbidden Door. So let's see what happens this Wednesday on Dynamite. And I don't know, let's get ready for some really, really good wrestling on the 28th.
Yes.
As someone that is actually going to be at All In, I cannot freaking wait to watch this match.
That's great. That's great.
I cannot wait.
So as someone that's going, like, is that the one that you want to see? Is like that your main event that you're like dying for?
Oh no, I wanted Will versus MJF.
Oh, really? Okay.
I wanted that main event, but to see a classic happening and probably Kenny's last hurrah, I wouldn't mind Ospreay versus Omega 3.
Yeah.
But there's so many other matches that are rumored to be at All In, like Edge and Chris Copeland and all that. But yeah, this wherever that main event is, I was there when it was Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson and Swerve. I was there, and that was one of the best main events I've ever seen. So if they could top that, I'll be freaking happy.
It's just giddy. I'm giddy about that. I don't think I've ever used that word before, but man, that's like that's what makes wrestling great.
The whole weekend is making me giddy because you got Will's Pro Wrestling Eve on the Friday. You got Rev Pro and Mystery Wrestling on the Saturday, Owen on the Sunday, and then Progress on the Monday. So
not a bad little weekend.
Not a bad weekend at all.
Yeah, it's like WrestleMania. It's like WrestleMania weekend for the UK. Yeah. That's what that is.
Yep.
I love it. Love it. That's why we should have WrestleMania.
Probably. You should.
Nope.
No, we're gonna end on a happy note. We're not doing this today. That's not what's happening here. Matty, thank you so much for joining us tonight. As we stated at the beginning of the show, we're gonna be joining you on your show this Thursday. Where can everybody follow you so they can keep up with that next episode?
They can follow us on our YouTube and our Instagram, which is Wrestling Pedigree 92. Facebook, Wrestling Pedigree, TikTok, Wrestling Pedigree, and my X account, Matty W freaking A. You can find everything on there. And we also just created a new website, wrestlingpedigree.net.
Awesome. Well, everybody, do us a favor. Give our friend Matty a follow. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, my friend. We will see you on Thursday, and we're ready to chop it up with you.
Thank you so much. Can't wait for it.
Of course. Take it easy, my friend. Thank you again to Matty from Wrestling Pedigree for joining us tonight. Thank you to everybody. As always, you can find us on X, TikTok, and Buzzer at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod, but most importantly, subscribe to that YouTube channel, Podcast Dad. Hit them with the magic number.
Just tell one person. That's it. That's all we're asking. They can bring their own seat to that table, but you can tell anybody you'd like. That's what we need. That's what makes this thing grow. That's what gets us to do fun stuff, like the fun stuff we get to do. We got to do last week. We get to do this week. We get to do a couple weeks. SCI. And, man, couldn't do it without you guys. So please support the Junkies.
Yeah, shout out to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net. Follow our friends at Body Slam at Body Slam Net and The Scrap at The Scrap News. Podcast that this Wednesday we return to Body Slam, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to break down NXT. We'll preview a little AEW, all the latest news and rumors. We got a great week ahead.
As always, we got and again GCW on Friday.
Can't wait.
Pumped about that.
Cincinnati debut.
Stay tuned to the socials. Come say hi.
Big facts.
Come say hi.
Yeah, we're nice guys.
Eric will buy you a beer.
Podcast Dad's going to reimburse me.
No, because you're cursed.
That's not fair. That's not good. That's the Podcast Dad. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. Until tomorrow, enjoy those grabs.